Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the second time I'm filming because I just remembered at the very end that I missed a big part. So I'm going to go through this a little bit quicker, but pretty much, I believe this was like 2013. His CD, Take Care, was just about to come out, and he was going to be at an HMV downtown Toronto, I believe on Queen Street, for a signing. So you could wait in line and meet Drake. So I was like, oh, hell yeah, hell yes, 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 because I was obsessed with Drake, obsessed. Like, everyone knew I was obsessed with Drake. I knew all the lyrics to all of his songs and all of the songs that were, like, produced before he had a label, like, whatever those called, something tracks or something, I don't know. Anyways, I knew all of the lyrics, like, I could rap with him, like, I was like, you my boy, Drake, like, we're gonna be together someday because you're Canadian, I'm Canadian, like, let's do this. So, anyways, when the opportunity came up, I was like, hell yes. So, but no one wanted to go with me because, first of all, it was downtown Toronto, and I live, like, at the time, I guess I only live like an hour away, but no one wanted to go. No one was obsessed with Drake like I was. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going by myself. I'm an independent woman. I don't need anyone to come with me. Like, I don't want anyone to, like, you know, distract me from meeting the man of my dreams, right? So, so I believe that tickets, so you had to wait in line to get a wristband so that you could come back later and meet Drake. And if you didn't get a wristband, you couldn't come back later. So I believe that those tickets were going on sale, or the HMV, not on sale, sorry, it was free. I believe the HMV was opening at like 8:30 a.m. or something. I could be wrong about that, but regardless, I wanted to get there early because I was like, this is Drake's home city, like there's going to be a ton of people there. And so I went to a friend who I went to university with in the city, and I was like, hey, can I crash at your place for a couple hours in the middle of the night so that I can go in line and meet Drake? And she was like, yeah, for sure. She hooked me up. So that's exactly what I did. And just saying, she was like, yeah, I know where he lives. Yeah. And I was like, interesting. We'll get to that later. So anyways, I get to HMV at like 2 a.m. Thought that there wasn't going to be that many people there. I was wrong. There was probably a couple hundred people there around the store and to the back alley. Thank God there was a back alley. And it was October, I believe, because, you know, OVO. I'm sure it was October. It was cold. It was raining. Like, you couldn't get food. Oh, there was a McDonald's. So people were going on coffee runs. I believe it's on Queen Street. Like Queen and Spadina or something. I don't know. Tell me if that's right. Anyways, so I was making friends with these people because I was there by myself. A lot of people were there with friends, but I didn't know anyone. So I was making friends with these people. And then as soon as it was like half an hour before the store opened, shit hit the fan, and everyone was like pushing their way to the front of the line to get in to be one of those people who got a wristband. So there was people like who weren't even sitting or sleeping there during the night who like probably got in before me. And man, was like pissed because I just slept in the rain for, or I didn't even sleep. I was awake in the rain for like 7 hours. And these people just think they can just trot in and come in front of me. Well, yeah, I let them because, I mean, what was I going to do? But like, I mean, I probably should have brought like a shiv or something and, you know, give them a little bit of this, a little bit of, put some little ginger fear into them. Anyways, so it was like a crazy, probably 2 hours that we were waiting in this packed line to get into HMV to get our wristbands so we could come back later. And everyone obviously wanted them, and I think there was probably like, let's say there was like 500 people or whatever. So I knew I was gonna get a wristband based on where I was in line, but still, like, you had to fucking fight your way to get in there, because everyone wanted to be his homeboy, obviously, and I was like, well, but he hasn't met me yet, okay? So, like, pump the brakes. Anyways, finally got my wristband, and I was like, okay, I don't know, I don't remember the times, but let's say it's like 11 a.m. and I have to be back there for 6 p.m. And I was like, oh, Jesus, like, what am I going to do for the rest of the day? So, like, you can only spend so much time walking around the Eaton Center. And I was exhausted because I had been up all night waiting in line and then, like, fighting all these people in the morning. So anyways, I did have another friend from my hometown who moved to the city off the Danforth. So I went to her place. I think I spent a couple hours there, and she was like, oh my God, it's cold outside. So like, here are these gloves. Here's this lawn chair that you can take. And I was like, thank you so much. Anyways, so, my friend, I told you earlier that my friend knew where Drake lived, and it wasn't far from the HMV or where I was. So I was like, you know what? He's probably gonna wait in his apartment until like minutes before he's supposed to be at the HMV, which was like less than 10 minutes away. So like, I could probably catch a pretty good glimpse of him if I go to the apartment. Like, maybe I could even just talk with him there, you know? I was that girl, okay? I told you I was obsessed with him, okay? I was a stalker. So, go to his apartment in Toronto, which I don't even know if he lives there anymore. And I'm waiting outside, and it's like raining. It's raining. People are telling me I'm like waiting outside the doors, and they're like, this is a private residence, like you can't wait here. So I had to like go over to this fence and like hide behind a fence and be like waiting for him to come out. And that's pretty much what I was doing. And I was like, I know he's gonna come out. I know. Where else would he be right before he needs to be at like a signing, right? So sure enough, two like black Yukons pull up, and I was like, it's on. So then I scurry back to like right where the driveway for the hotel is and the apartment is, and I see him come out of his apartment with some of his friends. I can't remember who was there, some other rappers, and yeah, as he drove by, white girl over here just waving in the window. Hi, Drake. Hi. Want to be friends? Oh God, I should have been arrested. Anyways, so then I make my way down to HMV, get in line with all the rest of the suckers, and I'm waiting there in line. Well, it was I think it was 6 o'clock that he was supposed to be there, and I met him at 11:30. So I'm going to skip that part because the line was just so friggin' boring. I was one of the very last people to meet him. Like, there may have been 10 people behind me. I wasn't really in a rush. I was exhausted, like exhausted. And at the time, I didn't have anyone with me. At the time. I mean, then I didn't have anyone with me, and I had a shitty BlackBerry Curve, and like the camera was not good quality, you know, compared to like iPhones now, and it was like broken all the time. So I didn't even know that when I got up to him, if I could even take a picture, because my phone was like randomly shutting off, and I had to take the battery out and put it back in. It would take like 10 minutes. So I was like freaking out about that. And then, so by the time I got to him, I knew he was exhausted. I was exhausted, and I was just like, hi. And he said, hi. And then I had the sleeve of the Take Care CD cover. So I give it to him, and instead of saying, like, he asked for my name, and instead of saying like, to Krista, love Drake, I was like, can you write to Krista, I love you the most? Because then I wanted him to think about like, oh shit, maybe I do love this chick the most. Like maybe I should give her my number. That's what I was thinking, right? So unfortunately that didn't happen. Like maybe he just didn't want to, you know, give me his number because he saw me waving at him. But anyways, I don't even know where that CD cover is anymore. I think I brought it. I don't really care about his signature. I just wanted to meet him. I got some pictures. I didn't get any pictures with him because I was so tired. I didn't have any friends there, and I didn't want to ask like the security guys. And so as soon as I met him, I went outside. Like I told you, it was like 11:30 or 12 or something. And I had to get on the subway to for my boyfriend at the time to pick me up. Well, he's not my husband. And so as soon as I was walking down the street, I was bawling, like tears streaming coming down my face, because I was like, I just met Drake. And I called my boyfriend. I'm like, oh, I just met Drake. And he's like, okay, calm down. Like, you're embarrassing. And I was like, oh my God, my life is so perfect. And then I got on the train, you know, or the subway, pulled myself together, and told about everyone and their mother that I met Drake. And I have like 10 seconds left. So anyways, that's the story of me meeting Drake. It was awesome. I don't love Drake as much anymore. He's still cool. He's still Canadian. But anyways, Drake loves me the most. Okay, bye!